Hello everybody, this is Hop to the Hippity Hop bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary, and Logic here actually was able to send me a replay of him playing KAYPAK. So KAYPAK and Logic are both Master League players and they are both very good playing their races. Logic here especially very good with Terran. I haven't seen KAYPAK play too much, but he did send me a replay pack of him playing. So I will be casting a lot of games sent by KAYPAK as well. But also, TvZ sent me some replays, so expect some fun replays from him as well. And these players are just going to be chatting it up for a little bit, saying what league they are, Logic responding that he is in Copper League. Which, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe these players are both, in fact, in Copper League. But for those of you who actually don't know and are kind of crazy, there is no longer a Copper League. It starts at Bronze, which is the lowest, moves up all the way to Master League. So yeah, these players just being pretty funny, just gonna be talking it up. And I'm just gonna bring up the production tab here just so we don't miss anything, especially if there's any like funky early play. This is actually a really early SCV scout going out. Actually not too early, but notice how there's two SCVs going on. And this SCV is coming up here probably to build a proxy barracks. There is that barracks. Actually, I wouldn't call it a proxy barracks, but we might be seeing some kind of Maka play here, Maka barracks, as HT would call it. And Maka Prime was actually the player who created this build. What you do is you build a barracks in the front and then you hide another barracks someplace on the map where your opponent will probably not scout, and then you do some early marine aggression, which works really well against Zerg, who like to fast expand. And that looks like KAYPAK is going to be doing just that, doing a very, very standard Zerg build. I think that was a 14, yeah, that was pretty much a 14 hatchery. He's probably going to be putting down a spawning pool right after. Very standard, nothing too crazy, but Logic here doing something a little out of the ordinary. And yeah, KAYPAK coming down here to see that there is no well, that would have been a really early expansion, so I don't know why KAYPAK's drone is down here, but that's actually very strange why he came down here. That's kind of crazy actually. But the drone is going to be up here and he's going to be scouting once again. He's probably wondering why there wasn't a barracks, so that is the reasoning behind why he actually sent his drone down here to see if there was a barracks. So KAYPAK is probably scratching his head going, you know, what the heck, where is the barracks that's supposed to be at the front wall? So this drone is very confuzzled. And the Overlord, very nice scouting by KAYPAK, is going to be able to see that the barracks is in fact in this strange choke point. Yeah, there goes KAYPAK's reaction, saying, oh. So KAYPAK really doesn't need to worry too much. Oh, he needs to worry about this Overlord though, or this Marine might pick it up. This Marine is in fact going to be going away somewhere else though, unfortunately. Probably to pick off this drone, who is going to be stealing the gas, but not KAYPAK, Logic here. I don't think he built... Oh, going for command center. My goodness, this is a very, very early command center, playing like a Zerg player. I've never actually seen this build before. This is very strange. And actually, this is a pretty nice little wall in here he's got here. And, sorry, give me a second. I probably should put this on busy so I don't get messages. Alright. Thanks, Theo. I love you very much. You are in this cast now. But so far, we only see a couple Marines coming out, and I don't know if KAYPAK is going to be overreacting by getting a lot of Zerglings, but so far, from the looks of it, he looks like he's going to be happy just building drones, because this Marine aggression really isn't going to be happening for a while from the looks of it. KAYPAK is, in fact, still going to be harassing by stealing the gas, but this is a very strange build from Logic, getting this expansion extremely early. Kind of risky if you ask me. A Baneling bus wouldn't actually be viable though, so this is pretty safe if you ask me, because barracks do in fact have 1,000 health and you're going to need a lot of Banelings in order to take that down. And it'd be kind of a waste, so it'd be pretty pointless. And so far, yeah, KAYPAK is going to be happy just droning up, doing nothing but building drones, as well as getting a couple queens. And his Marines are backing up for some reason, maybe to take down these rocks. But for the time being, rearranging his barracks, maybe to get tech labs and reactors and whatnot. So we do see a tech lab and a reactor coming from Logic. He's not going to be moving up for quite a bit here because he did opt to get this really, really early expansion, which is going to give him an edge. I think KAYPAK is aware of this. Yeah, he is quite aware. And so far, yeah, now he's just starting to produce his first 2 lings at the 6-minute mark, so getting those lings very late. He's been droning up like crazy. So he's going to be coming in with these things, and these things now do have speed. So they're going to come in and scout and see what is going on in the front. There's actually a little hole. I don't know if Zerglings can fit through there, so we'll just see here. Zerglings do have possession over the watchtower. And a couple more barracks are going to be going down for Logic here. He's going to be able to fund a lot more barracks with that, especially on 2 base now as well. Stim packs are going up as well. And maybe I missed it. Where are the Zerglings? Yeah, the Zerglings probably died, so KAYPAK is going to be building a couple more Zerglings, and there we go, the Baneling's Nest that KAYPAK does need, because Logic is going to be opting to get a bunch of Marines, as you can see. Actually, prematurely spreading his Marines, so that's actually a very smart move in case Banelings do in fact want to move in here, as well as getting pneumatized Carapace for the Overlord speed. Just so his Overlords don't get picked off by those Marines. But as you can see here, Logic actually didn't get his gas too early, so he's going to be opting to go heavy infantry so far from the looks of it. I don't see a factory coming into play anytime soon as well. But an engineering bay is coming up because Mutalisks will at one point probably come in. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, there is a Spire. That is the one stable unit you must get against Terran. In my opinion, of course. Just because Mutalisks are so good for harassing, they just give you map control. You can do so much with Mutalisks, and there's a really good stable unit for the Zerg. So KAYPAK here just building a couple Zerglings. I think he's getting ready maybe for some kind of bust, because there is in fact the opening here which you can easily kill with Zerglings, but there are a lot of Marauders as well to tank any Banelings that do come in the front. So in fact Logic should actually have his Marauders placed in the front, so those Banelings actually get hit on the Marauders, which they won't be taking too much damage from those Banelings, of course. And this Overlord coming in to scout, but these Marines are going to be taking it out. So nice Overlord scout, nice timing really, a little late, but another Overlord is going to be coming in to see if there's anything fishy going on. So the factory is now going to be up because Terran is now on 3 gas. Alright, anyways, 6 Banelings are going to be morphing in, as well as Burrow, and 3 Mutas will be coming out, maybe do some early harass as well as scouting, but Logic does have those missile turrets up, so he's going to be just dandy and fine, sitting in his little base, turtling up, just like every good Terran would do. And yeah, this is really interesting. I actually really like this Wallen. This is something you don't see too often. And here we go, a lot of Zerglings coming in, maybe for a mid-game Baneling bust. And I think, ooh, could be close. I don't know. That is a big number of Banelings, and his forces are moving out at the worst time to break down the rocks. And I think the Banelings, oh my gosh, this is so stressful. They're just going to be sitting down on the outside of his base. KAYPAK is going to be happy, morphing in a couple more Banelings. Here comes some units to do some harass, but nicely placed missile turrets guarding his production facilities as well as his mineral lines. It's a very nice move by Logic there. And the Banelings, oh, we're not going to be moving in. Oh my goodness. I think, yeah, KAYPAK does spot this, and he loses a couple mutas, not controlling them, so now KAYPAK is forced to bring back all of his forces. He could do some kind of frontal assault, and oh, Baneling landmines. That is something you don't see too often. Losing more mutas, so KAYPAK, not too aware that he has mutas just sitting around in the middle, are going to get picked off by those Marines. He does opt to get that +1 flyer upgrade, as well as the hooks, which he really needs. And oh no, KAYPAK is going to walk right over this, and the Banelings are going to explode! Oh no! Losing all his Marines. That was really well-placed landmines. Oh, Banelings do explode on those Marauders, which do take a lot of the damage. But these Overlords are going to be just flying over. I think KAYPAK is just fine here. Very nice play, actually burrowing those Banelings. Very nice. I really like that play. As well as having Banelings in the front, so landmines are just all over this map. You got to be careful as a Terran player. I think Logic is going to be opting to scan a little more often now, knowing that there are Banelings underground, ready to pop whenever. A bunch of Zerglings are going to come in here, but are going to be warded off by the infantry forces. And if you look on the production tab, Siege Shakes are now coming out, but Medevacs are not out, so each stim that Logic uses is going to be softening up the army. A nice scan there, making sure that there are no Banelings in the ground. He's going to be moving in for an attack right now. And really, KAYPAK only has one Baneling coming in, but it's going to get thwarted pretty fast. And really, all KAYPAK has are these Zerglings, so he really needs to get some other type of unit right now. Maybe he really needs to morph for more Banelings is what he really needs, and he could lose his expansion quite easily. He needs to move those drones out of the way, as long as this mule is just sitting around and doing nothing. And the Spire is going to be taken down. So Logic here doing a ton of damage right now. Banelings are coming into the mineral line as well, doing a lot of economic damage. And a lot is going on. Banelings are being morphed in the top, and they do have centrifugal hooks. They're going to be coming in to surround, and nice spread by Logic here. Holy crap. Saving as many Marines as he could. KAYPAK here is in a bit of trouble right now. He really needs to morph in a bunch more Banelings to deal with this, as well as Zerglings take out the Marauders. But from the looks of it, KAYPAK did do a lot of damage, taking out every single SCV in the natural expansion for Logic. Nice play there by KAYPAK. And it looks like the natural expansion for KAYPAK is going to be going down, and more reinforcements are going to be coming in, so KAYPAK really needs to hold this off somehow, or he's going to be losing this game from the looks of it. And my game is lagging, unfortunately. But yeah, now more Zerglings are coming in with 4 Banelings. I don't think 4 Banelings is enough. That is a lot of Marauders and Marines. And here come the Banelings, and they do all pop mainly on that Marauder. So those Banelings really didn't do too much. Nice placement of his Marauders, which defended his Marines from the Banelings. Notice how he does have his Marauders on the outside, and all these drones are going to be moving down to that third expansion. But KAYPAK did not. Actually, he didn't forget Bane Speed. I think he had Bane Speed, and my game's lagging. Yeah, KAYPAK does have Bane Speed. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, it looks like Logic is going to win this game. Wow, nice actually timing attack from KAYPAK, or not KAYPAK, from Logic moving in right when he was droning up a little too hard. So that was a pretty fun game to watch. Thank you, Logic, for sending in this replay. Really enjoyed it. Lots of crazy play and unorthodox things. Actually, this was a very smart wall in, as well as getting your third. So yeah, this is a game between Logic and KAYPAK, and they are both very high Master League level players. As you can see from their play, they were pretty creative. And yeah, KAYPAK is mentioning that all his SCVs did in fact die at this one point. But Logic didn't really need to worry. He was able to macro up an army as well. But thanks guys for tuning in. This is going to be Hop StarCraft, and I'm going to be hopping off. Fun game, and they're just going to be chatting it up. There we go. Alright, bye guys.